Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Absolutely. Come on in, guys. Welcome to class. Salute to all my sisters with sense. Salute to all my good bread fellas. How y'all doing? Today, guys, we got a good old video. We gonna be talking about how single mothers have these babies for attention and then cry once they get all the attention that they ask for, guys. All right? So let's get straight on into it.
I was scrolling down my page. I finally seen that Now You're a Single Mom song. And I think it's really catchy. Oh, you let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. I know how social media works. I think it was very clever, for him to do that because, of course, it was gonna pop. You got a lot of bitter ass men. You got a lot of racist people that already
What does race have to do with it, sis? Yeah, we have some bitter men, you know what I mean? Yes, and we have a right to be bitter. When you look up the word bitter in the dictionary, it means to have something done wrong to you. And yeah, we have a right to be bitter because we all have been done dirty, right? And we know how we have been done dirty, and we also know what we can do to not continue to be get done dirty, right? But you ladies want to play dumb. Y'all want to play fake is the new real. Don't forget, guys, shop Mr. Goodbread. Shop Mr. Goodbread, guys. But let's get back. Let's get back.
put this stigma and this type of statistic on black women, especially in black people, period. There's already this known fact that black men, primarily black men, do not take care of their children. They run off, and then that black women are promiscuous.
But y'all want to continue this lie. I mean, we changed that needle. You know what I mean? It's no longer that. Black men are the most involved, particularly black men are the most involved in their children, sis. So y'all want to continue to run with these old excuses that turned into narratives so that it justify your lack of work and your lack and unwillingness to change. That's all, sis. And we don't want to play let's pretend no more, guys. These women running around here in our society, in our community, they done made fake the new real. And we don't want to play let's pretend with y'all anymore. That's all.
And we're very much so sexualized, and we get degraded all the time, especially by our own men. Not only was it a black man, but it was a fair-skinned black man. So I feel like that not only do we have to deal with division outside of our own community of people, there's division within our own community of people based off of how light or how dark you are. And I just feel like he was even further pushing that agenda. And then he got on his page and tried to sit up there and act like he was on our side, because he even spoke about being light skinned and viewed by white people like one of the good black men, and then he just tried to act like, oh no, I'm just like the other black men, I'm a piece of shit too. So it's like, I don't think that that made it any better, because now you're trying to overcompensate for the fact that you just set up.
Salute to my guy, House Money Martin. Salute to my guy. We had a good old conversation, yo. You know what I mean? He co-producer of the show this morning. he sent the content in. Salute to my guy, House Money.
Up here, and you're demeaning us, and we're supposed to stick together. I found that to be very interesting. And then if you're to go on his page and scroll down, you're going to see three white women that have three fake baby dolls, and they're all black baby dolls. and they're playing the music in the background while rocking the babies on their hips and stuff. So you are opening these doors for other races and cultures to make fun of us and pretty much continuously push out this.
All right, but y'all be opening the door for police to come all in and get us. So it's okay for y'all to sick white supremacy and police on us. Yo, this what kind of foolery you got? Let's continue.
Narrative that black people have no morals, no standards, we don't stick together, and like pretty much like we're pieces of shit. And he's even going as far as to sell the merch, you know. And I understand, you know, nobody's hating on your hustle, but all money is not good money. You know what I mean? Even if you were to take race out of the equation, right? You're still blaming women for everything. You're pretty much making fun of a
Yes, we're gonna blame women. Y'all gonna get some of this blame, right? Because the last time I checked, men, we build community, right? We build the community. Y'all was supposed to raise the community, and then we meet at the middle, all right? And the last time I checked, I don't see any bridges and tunnels falling down, and you know what I mean? All right, we had a Bronx building fall down, so men ain't perfect. I'm not gonna sit up here and make like men was perfect in our task, but you don't see nearly the amount of bridges and tunnels and buildings falling like we see our youth. Our youth fucked up out here, sisters. That was y'all responsibility, man. Y'all had them babies for the attention, and then ain't for and now y'all crying because y'all got all the attention that you need now. You got the attention, sis. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop playing this dumb shit.
woman for being in her child's life, for you know, following her maternal instinct and deciding to take care of a child. Now you know, I guess you can say it's irresponsible to have children out of wedlock, to not wear protection or whatever the case may be, but a woman cannot have a child by herself, you know. But there
Hold it. I knew that was coming. Hold on. Let's go to the courts. Y'all know they drag us to the courts. So let's see what the courts say.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
So we're not gonna play dumb. So stop trying to share your responsibility. We don't get to share our responsibility, right? If a building or a tunnel collapse, we don't get to then look over there like, oh, it take two to make this building. Yeah, clearly, right? Clearly. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, ma'am. Stop it.
there is this thing called mama's baby, daddy's maybe, you know what I'm saying? And men of all races and of all timelines have been known to run off on their families or treat their wives like shit. And there are a lot of women that
So what she mean by runoff, guys, right? We got to go work, right? Because if they gonna play housewife and raise the kids, right? Then we gotta go work. Technically, we can't sit up in the house together, right? We can't sit up in the house together because then no bills will get paid, right? So where in their programming tells them that men just left their family. Then they're running off the program, right? They're running and benefiting off the laws that were designed for men to go off in war. So when they say men left, men went off to either provide for the family or to go into war. And most men never came back. It just so happened that we are in a society and an era where men are not even going to war anymore. So all of these laws that's written for these so-called submissive, virtuous women to be protected, it needs to be revised now. It needs to be revised because these women are walking around here getting benefits for a widow and their baby father is alive. Not only is their baby father alive, they fitting to go pick another nigga, another dusty nigga, and do the same thing over again and repeat the same cycle. And they're just mad that we're calling it out now. Funny how, right? Just like 2 months ago, they had these single mother challenges all throughout social media, right? I'm a single mother and Of course I'm a single mother. Of course I'm a single. And that shit was cute, right? The nigga make one song that is fire, and all of a sudden they all in their feelings though. They all in it. Who told these women that social media was created just for them and their narrative and their dopamine feel good hits? Who told them that?
That are married, that are single mothers too, if you want to be technical. If you just change the lyrics to the song, then you're going to see what the real issue is here. If you say they both had raw sex and she got pregnant.
No, 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 no. See, that's the big old problem with y'all boneheads. Instead of y'all going to go fix the problems that's in y'all mind, y'all want to change the rules. You don't get to control nothing that's outside of you, ma'am. Fix you. Go see about yourself, because obviously you're too triggered for foolishness. If it do not apply, you let it fly. If it don't apply, you let it fly. Simple. You're gonna try to change the rules the same way they be. Why don't you stop saying all black women? They always think they could just meddle and fiddle and diddle. No, no, no. Fix you.
Pregnant and he got scared and left because he is a coward. He don't give a fuck about his kids. He's a bum ass nigga.
She
He
mad.
can't buy no Pampers, so he ran off. We out here preying on the weak because we're some predators.
And you know what's sad about this, right? When women get up here and they be in deep delusion and denial like this, all they do is share us a piece of their reality. This is her reality. She's showing us her mentality. She has that single mother mentality, bro. So even if she didn't have kids, she's going to become a single mother. This is the single mother mentality, bro. You know what I mean? Play that back. That shit was trash too. That shit trash.
And she got pregnant and he got scared and left because he is a coward. He don't give a fuck about his kids. He's a bum ass nigga. He can't buy no Pampers, so he ran off.
Yo, sis, if you're a single mother, just say that, yo. Just say that, yo. Just say that and move on, move around.
On the week, because we're some predators. We lie for sex, and then we leave our kids. We go around and have raw sex and don't get tested because we're some piece of shits. We're some piece of shits. Like, why don't we make the song like that? How come it's just a woman's fault? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say she's not responsible, but
yes, you is though. But you are though. You can't. You see how they be double talking? You talking out your neck now, sis, because you are. You are. You are. You're trying to share the responsibility, and you don't have that same energy, right? Because you didn't have second thoughts when you was doing this. When you was doing this, you ain't have second thoughts, man.
You hitting from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why I feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
Playing what? Playing what? Playing what? Y'all be wanting that attention, then y'all get that attention, and now you're crying, sis. Didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. She triggered, boy.
I'm just saying, like, the funniest thing ever to me is men like to call women bitter, right? They like to call them bitter and tell them that they're crazy if we don't trust them. And then if we do trust them, then we're dumb and we're idiots and we're stupid. It's kind of like you can't win from losing, basically. So if I were you women...
Sis, it's not that difficult, sis. Be responsible for your own coochie, sis. Be responsible for your own coochie. It's that simple, sis. Nigga, hold on one more time for her, because she need help. And this for all my sisters. Any of my sisters that's sucking on lemons right now in your feelings, learn this. Your mother should have taught you this. But all the problems will go away if you be responsible for your own coochie. Let's hear it one more time.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open. Right? We're going to repeat it. It's going to get so repetitive so that you can know, because you've been the dumb stuff been hit and beat in your head so long and so repetitive that's why you're stupid. So we got to give it, got to be repetitive. We got to give you the good and the true information. We got to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and it's going to be like complaining men. You're going to think we complaining, but it don't matter. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. I ain't stressing it. I complain all day. I'm prepared to complain forever. Didn't have second thoughts.
And because of what all these men were doing, I would just never believe them, because apparently that's what you have to do out here to completely keep yourself from being a single mother, because being married these days to pieces of shit, narcissistic, abusive men is not even worth it. You have these men that are even in a home that are still not taking care of their children.
Yo, say word though. These feminist women don't all sound the same. Say word. She don't sound like Femi from the chat, bro. She sound like her cadence, everything just sound just. They all sound the same, bro.
Still not working, still beating on women, still not changing no diapers or making no bottles. Then the women can't even sit at home and be mothers because they still have to get up. You got women that's pregnant having to go to factories, and then they blame the women. Oh, you should have chose a better man. Y'all bitches out here working and standing on y'all feet, and y'all pregnant because y'all didn't choose the right man. But then if you turn around and say we're not going to marry a man that can't take care of us, and blah 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 blah, y'all always asking for niggas with money, y'all be delusional, y'all entitled. Like, you can't win from losing with these men, because honestly they're projecting, they're narcissists, they have no accountability, like I fucking said. Right? Now there's already this stereotype that black men do not.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, the way this single mom song got y'all up in arms is hilarious to me. Y'all in these comment sections writing whole thesis statements, making 10-minute, 15-minute videos. First of all, let's get the stereotypes.
Y'all women, if y'all took all that energy that y'all be having in them comment sections and really put half of it into you fixing you, y'all be all right. Y'all wouldn't even be triggered.
Out the way, okay? Because we've debunked this so many times. Black men are the most active fathers, more active than white men, more active than Mexicans, Latinx community, whatever you want to call it. You don't believe me? Look it up. Secondly, y'all the same girls that be on y'all IG stories, your Snapchat stories, your Facebook, your TikToks, twerking and rapping along to music that promote not taking the black man seriously, cheating on them, robbing them, scamming them. Hell, Cardi B went to court for drugging and robbing men, something she admitted to, then had the audacity to reenact the whole thing in a music video. But when men bring up this stuff and talk about how that's detrimental to the community and how that's wrong, yada, 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 what y'all tell us? It's just music. It's just entertainment. Why y'all so narcissistic, thinking everything about y'all? Let the creators create and all that. It's like, bro, if we got to get on this app on a daily basis and hear how we trash, nobody want us, nobody ever gonna want us, we ain't never gonna be nothing, y'all should be okay with a dude jumping on a catchy beat and calling the single moms a single mom, even if it is on key. Like, god damn.
I'm getting sick. Anyway, I've come to the conclusion from the comments on that single mom post.
Now you know she's something wrong with her, y'all. You know this a mentally retarded female right here. When you taking this much energy and this much focus on some shit, bro, and it be chicks like this that don't even have a baby, bro. They don't even have a baby yet. They were positioning to try to trap a nigga with the same shit that they seen their mother and their grandmother do. You know what I mean? But they don't even have a baby, and they be fighting for their life, boy. They be fighting for their single motherhood life. Shit crazy.
Post I made that, you know, the majority of men as a whole collectively believe that women who are single mothers with non-present fathers are to blame because they are opening their legs to anybody. They're all having one night stands. They don't know the guy's name. And basically, even if they got tricked by the guy, it's their fault. They should all be married, you know.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Oh, and since women are out here having unprotected sex, out of wedlock, just like men are, they're to blame. You know, I started talking about, you know, the stereotype. I even called it a stereotype. I didn't say it was a fact about how Black men don't take care of their children, right? So y'all proceeded to share this extremely high percentage of how many Black women in these communities are single mothers with non-present fathers. So what you're basically doing is verifying yourself that y'all don't take care of y'all kids, that y'all don't marry these women, that y'all hit it and run off, and then women get blamed for it all. Like, I don't even know if y'all be noticing what y'all be saying. Like, choose a side. Do y'all take care of y'all fucking kids or not?
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Keep in mind, guys, 73% of fathers are paying child support, actively paying child support, guys. So, I mean, that's a large portion of the pie. Large portion of the pie. You know what I mean? So what is she talking about? Men don't take care of their kids. What are you talking about, man? Y'all make sure men take care of them kids because y'all had them babies for that child support check, man. What the fuck you talking about? But we supposed to work together. Yeah, how they play. We supposed to work together. But they could get us. That's why I told y'all, I'm not looking over there, y'all. Keep in mind, don't come at me with the dumb shit because this title says single mothers. So it's not, if you're a Black woman and you put this content to you because it matched your lifestyle, that's on you, man. But I didn't put you in the title. I'm talking to single mothers. You know what I mean? I'm talking to single mothers today. No matter what color you is. You didn't have second thoughts. And now you're a single mom. And it's only because your mother didn't teach you right, because nobody taught her.
And how y'all gonna get mad because I mentioned the stereotype and then try to fight against it and then sit up there and say all women be having sex from one night stands and getting pregnant? They don't even know the dude's first name. They just open their legs to all criminals. Like, that's a freaking stereotype in itself. Bro, and then even if we were to take race out of the equation, it's women all over the internet on all platforms. Then it's women, you can walk down the street and see them by themselves, women at the grocery stores, women at the convenience stores, everything. And they be single mothers. The thing about it is, whether a woman chose wrong or whatever y'all want to say, it's so many men that just run off, bro.
The man came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came.
Like, this is the thing. Y'all be killing me. Y'all get married to him. See, the thing about being married to somebody is that a man can leave, a woman can leave, right? That's not even the point. The point is, y'all need to take care of y'all kids, regardless if y'all with the parent or not. Like, men have it in their mind that, oh, you don't want to be with me, fuck you and the kid. I just think that's crazy. And then another thing is, y'all talking about child support. That's crazy. Even if you are financially providing for your child, the fact that y'all just don't even make an effort to see them is crazy, right? Then y'all sit up there and get on the freaking internet and say, well, we don't know if the baby is ours. Get a DNA test. Go to paternity court. Y'all show up in court trying to fight them cases against paying money to take care of y'all kids.
Yeah, she an advocate. She an advocate because she got too much detailed information that she's just throwing out there. So all she doing now is regurgitating other people's story, other dumb bitches' story. She ain't got no story of her own yet. She don't. Nobody find her that attractive to put seed in her. So she's speaking for other dumb bitches in the community. You know, if we got these advocates, these black women advocates that think they supposed to speak for all black women, bro. And their mother gave them a name though.
Established paternity. In fact, before y'all can even have to pay child support, that's what they do in the courts now. They do make y'all establish paternity first because they know it do be situations where the baby can't be yours. But if you cared about the child, you would care to find out. You feel me? Y'all just be making up anything. And another thing that I find funny is you have women that are going to school, you know, women with degrees, hardworking women with actual real careers, women who are not on welfare. There's more women out here that are hustlers than I really know men, to be completely honest. I mean, women be balancing all type of stuff. Like literally, women be sitting there working, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, handling business, running a business, going to school and all that, and while having a kid or kids, just in their own sole responsibility.
So what, sis? They fucked and sucked to make those kids. That's their responsibility. What, they don't get no extra point. That's basic shit you talking about right now. That's basic shit. They supposed to, man. Fuck you talking about. They enjoyed man, oh, one more time, bro. One more time. I'm loving this case. Salute to my guy Toxic Ring Scandals. I'm loving this because they're gonna learn today.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open.
And they get dogged.
And you're right, black men are cursed because we got to work with y'all bitches. We got to work with the black woman. So you goddamn right, black men are cursed. We goddamn right, black men are cursed. And then our mother is a black woman. Then we left to work with a black woman. Bro, y'all better figure it out. I figured it out.
But it be a man on TikTok brushing at his daughter hair in a bun and it's going viral. You're such a good man. Like the bar is in hell. Like y'all. Like if you literally make a song about single dads, bro, like it would never pop. It would never pop because a man can get his kids. Oh my God, you're the best father in the world.
Stop lying, bro. When Sexy Red made the Fuck My Baby Daddy song, y'all bitches was in the club popping ass. Going every time they make one of them man bashing songs, y'all bitches get hyped. The problem is we got a good one. We got a hit now. We got a hit. The lyrics fire, truthful. It's so truthful. It's like it's no imagination in this song, right? Come on, you hurry up now so I can play this song, yo. You hurry up, sis. Because we wants to hear this song now. Because we want to know why y'all so bothered by this song.
These women trifling. She dropped these kids off on you. She a deadbeat. She a piece of stuff. She out there being a hoe. Let a dude do it. Well, she chose wrong. These women be making stupid decisions. Fuck y'all.
And we know that's a lie because we beat the Simps up. We be telling the Simps about picking bitches like this before the bitch before the chick get to swindle him for the baby. We done already beat the Simp up, but the Simps be hard headed because they raised by women like you.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Look, bitch, all I'm saying is if you told that man you cannot have his child until he makes you his wife, I'm not saying he gonna wife you, but I'm saying you will know where you stand and you can act accordingly.
You let him hit it raw.
You missed your other hand and slapped your own self in the face. Because the only way you know that I let him hit it raw is because I told you. So it's not anything that I'm not already aware of. And what you want is for me to feel ashamed. But I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not. Because the part you fail to hear is that I accepted my choices and didn't back down from my responsibilities. I'm the present parent, so there's no shame there. So your comment actually should have been aimed at the absent parent. But since you're aimed,
No, because you're just because you accepted the fact that you like raw D, and because y'all was taught all wrong, you know what I mean? Y'all taught that raw D represent love. If he come at you with a condom, he don't love you, or he fucking around out there in them streets. So raw D is the trap. That's how that make you feel like that's yours, right? That's your boyfriend. We boyfriend and girlfriend now, cause you fucking me raw, dummy, dummy.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
aim was a little off, but let me get you straight so that you don't miss your target again. You see, dating, relationships, and marriage are all about trial and error, and neither are a guarantee because every person is unique and every relationship is different. So there's no one size fit all manual to navigate the bullshit that we're presented with. And those same relationships are also about understanding, which I gave, and growing, which I did. But often it's through trial and error that people discover what works best for them. And it's at that point that you should make a decision for yourself to either settle or strive for more. For me, I chose to strive for more because I am the example for my kids. And settling will never be an option for me or them. So the next time you see me on your For You page, say to yourself, that's Tiffany and she's the prize. And she doesn't ever settle. And then
She don't settle, but she settled after that raw D from Pookie that she ain't require Pookie. She ain't require that man nothing. And that's a lie. Torrizetta, Von Baum. Most men don't want to wear a condom. That's a lie. Most men only want the cooch. So whatever we got to do to get to the cooch. Remember, most men, the end goal is the cooch. It's not raw sex, bro. It's the cooch, period. So if woman said here and backed out a condom, the nigga not gonna be like, oh fuck that, and zip up and be like, I'm out of here. Is you stupid? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Who taught you that? Who taught you how to be a dummy, bro? That is not facts. That's not factual. It's the woman who don't like the condom because the condom represent the trap. The condom, a woman don't respect niggas that walk around with a condom in their pocket, bro, because they automatically do what? They automatically assume you're cheating, right? They automatically, oh, who you fucking other bitches? So no, it's the woman, bro. It's the woman, and the niggas fall temptation because niggas want that little. What I said, niggas want the coochie, so niggas gonna conform to whatever they gotta do to get the coochie, and that's why niggas take the condom off. All right. Now, when you say leave it in, now if we was talking about leaving it in, remember it's phases to this shit, and sometimes when we have these conversations, niggas mix up the phases. Raw sex is raw sex. Now, the leaving it in, that's a whole nother decision. Now, that's on demand. That nigga, once you done already violated and already went in there, then then most times it be the nigga that leave it in. Pull out game week. And that's on the nigga. I mean, but the initial entry, the initial entry is always on the woman, bro. And these women don't like condoms. They don't want you with a condom in your pocket because then you don't love them, yo. You know what I mean? The first 2 dates, yeah, they had a condom, but once they want to make you their boyfriend and girl, once they want to play let's pretend with you, you can't have no condom. How many of y'all niggas is in a relationship right now? You're not married, but y'all niggas ain't fucking with condoms. So this is a reality channel. You know what I mean? We adults over here. We not come over here to be morally correct on the internet. So, we gonna be real. We're gonna be real. You know what the fuck y'all out there doing. Stop playing.
go judge yourself. I hope you have a positive day on purpose.
You guys are so right. It is so wrong that I made a song making fun of baby mamas.
single mom.
Trying to be funny. It's not even really about the song, bro. It's what y'all using the song to do. Y'all using it to shame all single mothers, bro. Y'all want to be like, y'all didn't complain about Sexy Red and that Fuck My Baby Daddy song. We didn't complain when Moneybag Yo dropped Fuck My Baby Mama neither. The thing about it is the dude is corny and y'all be mad because some nigga done took y'all bitch and got her pregnant. Y'all done seen them ultrasound photos, your ex-girlfriend for 40 years ago. And now you know, she at the baby shower by herself and you feel like, haha, bitch, you left me and now you a single mom. Okay.
So how does that affect us? How does that affect us in any way, shape, or form? Like, you know what I mean? She got all of that. She by herself. Now she a single mom.
The shit funny. Troll with intent. The dude literally going on women's pages, black, white, whatever. They have nervous breakdowns and they talk about how they're struggling because the father ain't nowhere around. He literally going to search for
Wendy Williams.
Page,
oh, that was it right there. Wendy Williams is back. They go Wendy. Yo, you a fool for that one, yo. You going to hell.
I don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell. You are going to hell. Everybody, you going to hell. Stop playing. You going to hell. You going to hell too. You're going to be the lead musician in hell with the devil. You going to hell. Hell. Everybody, don't play no more. Hell. Say everybody.
And sitting up there sharing the video, oh, now you a single mom. Like, you don't ever see women see single dads on the internet and then bash them. Ha ha, that's why you have your kids. We encourage them, man, and lift them up. We have respect for them. Like, y'all just don't have no home training. Kevin.
That's a lie. When Scrubs came out, this go back to the back in the days, bro. When TLC made Scrubs, bro. Think about all y'all songs. Y'all made, you know how many women that made platinum records dissing a man. Like, you know what I mean? Might not have been disrespectful, but it was subliminally dissing a nigga, yo. The very cloth of music is built on you bitches singing and playing a victim and niggas simping and niggas singing to y'all and apologizing, and those was the biggest songs. So what are you talking about, man? That Scrub shit, they tried to, when Sporty Thieves made they comeback, they tried to oppress that song so bad, radios wasn't trying to give it no play. Meanwhile, they had Scrubs all over MTV, BET. Stop it, yo. Knock it off.
Samuels did not raise y'all like that.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not.
Nope. That's fire. That's the jam. That's the jam. That's the jam.
You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. Now you a single
hey.
mom.
Huh.
Now you a single mom.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's the joint.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
There you
now
go.
You a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Yeah. Oh man, yo. This is the song of the summer, yo. Even if they don't monetize this video.
You let him hit it raw.
You
didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Damn, man.
Meeting with HR because somebody called my job anonymously trying to get me fired because of my page. Me and my boss just laughed because, like, what did you expect them to do? My coworker Melissa took this as
yo, when they bothered, that's what weak people do. Weak people feel attacked when they hear the truth, and then they try to cancel you. They try to get rid of you as quick as possible because it's just triggering to them. But they don't understand, yo. We in a whole new era. We in a whole new era, bro. And they got all that old information. I don't know who taught them it. But it ain't working. But go ahead. This the dude that made it, yo. This the dude that made the joint, guys.
Your Yesterday, I had to have a meeting with HR because somebody called my job anonymously trying to get me fired because of my page. Me and my boss just laughed because, like, what did you expect them to do? My coworker Melissa took this as an opportunity to come into the office to try to air her grievances about me. But I quickly zoned out because she was just yapping. That's when it hit me like a ton of brick. I'm connecting thousands, if not millions of bros on my page, and they're asking me for a mixtape and more content. If all the bros sent me $2 to $5 to $10, I could take 3 weeks off of work and give you the mixtape. And I would call it Bop Bops.
Now you a single, showing the baby off, showing the baby off.
Showing the baby off. Yeah, all right, y'all. We had enough fun. Now we got to get to some education, y'all. Y'all know we got to get to some real education now. So, you know what I mean? Whew. They had these babies for attention. Let's break this thing down. And it's only right to have a female, a real one, tell them how they have these babies for attention. And hopefully she reached them and we saved one of them. You know what I mean? We saved one of them. We don't care about saving all of them because we know all of them stupid. But we just care about saving the young, the little ones. Go ahead, love. Do your thing.
Bruh, me and you could be dating. You could be, you ain't never fucked up. You doing right by me. Things are going well. You start that talk about you want me to have your baby? Cool. If there are no legal obligations to this situation, I'm already knowing. If I have a baby and this relationship does not work out, you ain't even did nothing wrong, bro. If I have a baby and this relationship does not work out, this ain't got nothing to do with the nigga. This all me knowing the world and how it works. I'm going to end up 99.5% of the time as a black person bearing more of the responsibility than you as the man. Anybody don't understand this? Y'all try y'all damnedest to be victims. You try your damnedest to make it about the opposite sex actions to avoid being honest with yourself. That bitch, you was being dumb.
Exactly. And we just seen it. We just seen it. It's just gonna make up everything, just start reaching and trolling and y'all not for nothing, yo. Salute to my oldest daughter, yo. Doing the flight attendant thing, know what I mean? She's gonna be good, man. Know what I mean? She's gonna be a good one. That's my oldest right there. You can see the resemblance. You know what I mean? For those of you triggered women that think this is an attack on black women, this is not an attack. This is a wake-up call, bitch. So don't try to play. Stop reaching for excuses and take the information. Take the information. All right? This is not a we hate women channel. We hate y'all behavior, but you're not gonna bluff us into getting this foot off your neck until you change your behavior. Because you're not winning, man. You're not. You're not. You're not producing what you feel you deserve credit for. Let's go.
Even y'all great grandmas was walking around saying, a baby don't keep no man. Where you think they got that from? They ain't get it from Jesus. They got it from the experience of seeing in the world that bitches be having babies all the time from men, and the motherfuckers be gone and you be there with the baby raising them bitches. Even your great grandmas was saying this. So now we fast forward to 2022. What is y'all excuse? What is your excuse for not understanding? It's been going on for decades. Honey, it's been going on for years. Baby, it's been going on for generations. Mama, your great grandma understood this. So the fact that y'all overlooked it because the nigga was smooth enough, finessing you enough, dick was good enough, money looked good enough, situation felt well enough, still ain't no excuse. Because you know what the fuck going on in the world. Same way I was talking to the niggas yesterday. It's certain stuff you can think and feel, and then there's what the fuck is going on in the world. Bitch, you got to be able to use your logic even while feeling. You got to be able to love a nigga and still be able to be an adult woman at the same time. You got to be able to be vulnerable and not be dumb. I'm trying to help some of you hoes. A lot of y'all You had the baby for the sole reason of pure attention. Dumb reasons. And now that the responsibility has hit, the weight is on you for what it really takes to be John, baby mama, a Paul, baby mama, a Tyrone, baby mama, or David's baby mama. What? Now that shit done hit, you don't like it much, ma'am. You don't have that same energy from the baby shower.
Look what you've done to my peonies! They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Tension. Dumb reasons. And now that the responsibility has hit, the weight is on you for what it really takes to be John, baby mama, a Paul, baby mama, a Tyrone, baby mama, or David's baby mama. What? Now that shit done hit, you don't like it much, ma'am. You don't have that same energy from the baby shower. You don't have that same energy you gave the nigga when you showed him the pregnancy test and said you was keeping the baby, even though he's telling you. You don't have that same energy, ma'am. You're on the internet crying every day. You're down to the welfare office hollering every day. Every time I go live, you don't hear talking about, but why you want to dress these niggas? You in a crybaby victim playing ass stage. Anybody don't understand what I'm explaining? Danya, I got much respect for you for admitting that. Cause every bit of bitch on here, every motherfucker that don't want to be accountable, they gonna explain how, oh love, but what if the dude said that he would take care of the baby and he promised you this and he promised you that? Y'all been saying niggas is liars since, bitch, I can remember. Your grandma's been saying it. Your great-grandma's been saying it. They great-grandma's been saying it. Hell, they was saying it on the slave pen. Paul said he was going to take me and the baby away from here. He was going to get us on the Underground Railroad and take us north to say, I'm stuck here. They done took my baby. I'm stuck on this plantation. He had to plant. Niggas been lying since slave days. So what the fuck is y'all excuse today? Cause let y'all tell it, they always lie. So why the fuck y'all believe in it? I'm just trying to understand. Cause half of y'all, before you had the kids, you was already saying a nigga was lying. So what is the point?
I'm trying to hold the laugh back.
Bitch, either you gonna be grown or you gonna try to be a victim. You gonna play dumb or you gonna say you smart. You can't be both, bitch. Either you know or you don't know. You woke or you sleep.
I told you they be ass backwards talking out the side of their neck, boy. They raise niggas like that too. They raise some of these niggas like that too. Just as vulnerable mentally. Just vulnerable. Suck in anything. Take anything into their subconscious mind.
You own it or you ain't. You're disappointed in your choices or bitch, I don't know what to tell you. This brings me to my next point. Because you heard me mention marriage, right? It's a lot of y'all that, you have your viewpoints and your opinions about marriage, right? Y'all know I get on here and I like to talk a lot about logic. I don't like to sit and just talk about opinions. I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions on marriage. Similar to how I talked to the dudes yesterday, talking to the females on here. Let's talk about what marriage actually is, logically and responsibly in this country. A contractual agreement, proof to the government of a commitment. I ain't talking about the love. I'm not talking about the jump in the broom. I'm not talking about the I do's at the ceremony. I'm talking about the paperwork your motherfucking ass signed after everybody take their motherfucking clothes off and go home for the night.
Now, yeah, I know I fuck with love and I got nothing but respect for love, but I want y'all to listen to what she's telling women marriage is about. Down to love, bro. And all the science and the psychology that she know. Just listen.
Y'all understand the part that I'm speaking about? Hopefully nobody's slow like Michael Price at the beginning of this video.
I do not approve of this message.
Y'all understand what I'm explaining when I'm speaking on marriage right now? Not talking about your opinion, your beliefs. I'm talking about what this shit is. What the piece of paper do. That's not true, Adrian. Real niggas lie, fake niggas lie, real bitches lie, fake bitches lie. That stuff y'all tell y'allself because it sound good. You got it out of a rap song or some shit.
Exactly.
That's not what's really going on in the world. Everybody motherfucking lie.
Everybody. And those be the same motherfuckers that think that their mother told them the truth their whole life. Those be the same motherfuckers thought they was raised great. Talking about, this shit don't have a look. The truth don't have a look. I done told y'all that mad times. Cause I look like this, don't mean I'm a lie or the truth. Stop looking for the truth. You know what I mean? You got to hear it, and you got to go make sure what's heard is the truth. And that's how you know the truth. The truth don't have a look. A liar don't have a look. Many people have that you swore up and down. Like you love these celebrities, right? Because the celebrities have the look y'all want, and they a whole lie. It don't come with a look. It don't come with a look. And that marriage shit locks you in, fellas. So if y'all want to play this let's pretend joint and y'all want to play this worldly marriage joint, understand you better have had the right time with spent the long enough time with that female and saw her in all her stages. Saw her when she was dope, when she was angry, when she was upset, when she was frustrated, when she was confused. You got to go through all those phases before you start playing this worldly game and trapping yourself in with a female, sir. And you got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. Stop messing with women that are able to figure you out before you figure you out. And a lot of y'all niggas just don't know yourself. And that's why you all over the place. Mini version of your mother.
This is similar to what I was just explaining to these females. You gotta stop being so dumb. It's nowhere in you should you genuinely believe that statement. Everybody, I'm a real bitch. One of the realest bitches y'all probably ever met, and I lie. Let a bitch pull me over right now. Ma'am, did you know you were speeding? Absolutely not. So I could see on the dash twice that I was going 30 over the speed limit. You asked me, bitch, I was going under. Fuck is you talking about? Your gun broke, crack. I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's a fact. Y'all know that to be true. I told y'all that already. Because there's two types of liars. It's a liar that don't even know they lying. They just keep spewing information that's a lie that's been given to them. They haven't gone to do no work to go see if any of that shit. You see how people learning nowadays, they go to social media, they see somebody post some shit, bro. They see somebody post some shit that they feel is good and right, and that's what they running with now. Then they go repeat that shit. They lied because that original information was secondhand information. Ain't nobody test that shit. Ain't nobody really tried that shit. You feel me? And then you got those people that are blatantly lies. They you know what I mean? A liar. Them, I don't like them. My niggas will make a motherfucking story up for no reason. Like, niggas went to the store and all of a sudden, yo, son, the car ran into that. And you go find out ain't none of that shit ever happened. Like, niggas was outside the same time they was outside and they like, nah, none of that shit happened. Like, why the fuck would you lie? It's those and then it's the other ones.
Ask me to borrow some money I don't want to give out. I ain't got none. Not none. Lying with a straight face. Y'all got to stop playing with y'all. So you don't understand what real is. So you make fake statements about being real like the one that person just commented. Now back on topic. Marriage was to transfer wealth, period. People still marrying for love. The idea is, what you got to understand is, I don't give a fuck what your reasons is for marrying. What the idea of a marriage certificate is, it is a commitment, a legally binding contract until it's not. Anybody don't understand that? I know some of y'all slow hoes, you like somebody just commented, husbands leave every day. Da-da-da-da-da. Yes, they do. I'm not, stay on topic now. I'm not talking about how long them bitches last. I'm not talking about why you got married. I'm talking about what the fuck they are. As soon as a lot of y'all women wisen up, right? Because having 3, 4, 5, 6 kids with different niggas and you were married to none, at some point you gotta wisen up and say, I should have gotten some sort of legally binding commitment before doing this so that I can have some sort of legal backing for not just financial support, but for the idea of joint custody. I'm going somewhere with this, so just keep up.
Just keep up, yo. We going somewhere with this, because illegal immigrants ain't taking shit. Nobody taking anything from me, because that's victim talking right there, QU. You a victim? Somebody can't take nothing from me unless I give it to them. You know what I mean? So you ain't moving your feet fast enough. That's all that means, sir. You ain't creating shit. You sitting there waiting for somebody to give something to you, sir. So you speak for yourself, idiot. All right? I dropped that link too. So, you know what I mean? If you want, you can come up here and you can talk about immigrants, but I'm not going to talk about immigrants. I'm going to talk about child support, because this is why a lot of our men don't peak until they 40 fucking years old and their hairline all pushed back and everything all fucked up with them. Leg, hip, you know what I mean? No spirit left. They done put the guitar up. They done put all their little dreams up. And they just now waking up at 40 years old, because you know why? The kid 21 now. You know what I mean? They done spent all their life, all their precious years where they were supposed to be creating something like our God asked us to do. They was sitting there playing dumb shit, playing this transfer of wealth with a dusty bitch that didn't know no better. That's what I'm gonna talk about. You know what I mean? I want to wake up the next female, and I want to let the next female understand that generational wealth is in the last name. So be careful who you sleep with, because the same way you need that last name on that birth certificate, you need to be about that last name and to make sure that that last name is able to leave something for that last name. That's what we talk about over here, sir. You know what I mean? It's a ton of channels, right, that'll keep you niggas dumb. It's a ton of channels that'll keep you niggas stagnant and stupid, and we'll talk about the fun shit all day. Because in the beginning of the live, we was all ha-ha and then he-he-ing as bros, right? Making fun of the bitches, right? Now, we get down to the serious information, and you upset. You upset. You want to talk about what you want to talk about, sir. Do you not know YouTube is free, sir? Right? So if you want to talk about immigrants taking something from you, you can set you a YouTube channel up and have it your way, bro. Go chase your own tail, bro. Because I know for the past 50 years, niggas been talking about taking something from them. And and what have that gotten us? What have that gotten you, sir? What have that gotten you, sir? All right? This life will always be about consumers and builders and creators. You're a consumer, sir. All right? Sit the fuck down, bro. Sit the fuck down. Your mother, your single mother got your reparation. I'm tired of telling you that. They give the women the reparation. The ancestor shit that y'all like distracting yourself with, they gave it to your mother. It's public assistance. It's the assistance from the public. That's what the retribution is. Reparation or whatever the fuck y'all looking for. They gave it to them. What did she do with it? Did she give it to you? That's in the child support, the $62 billion industry. Did they give you anything of that, sir? No, they didn't gave it to them already. They give it to the helper, the right hand. What is we talking about?
Y'all problem is...
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hold on, hoodie, what? Yo, salute to my white breads, because y'all niggas get drugged in them courts. My white breads get drugged in them courts. Our sisters talk about us like if our little money is something like bro, the white bros get drug in them courts, but see, people don't get a chance to communicate and socialize. People stay in their little hood. That's gonna be our next video. I'm gonna show you the black community. I'm gonna show you the experiment, the little mouse experiment. I'm gonna show you, because that's how the black community is. They just stay in it. They put them there, and they gonna stay right there. Ain't nobody gonna try to get up out of poverty. Everybody gonna dress their little cage up and try to pretend. You know what I mean? But no. Ain't nobody really trying to get up out that shit. Everybody's sitting there waiting for somebody to get them something. So we gonna go over that. It's gonna be the next live. The next live gonna be the mouse, the utopia, the mouse utopia. I'm gonna show y'all how they got y'all conditioned and programmed to be a victim. And that's not what we about over here. We's not about that.
Have this single parent, single mama mindset that a lot of y'all got from your mom. So you got it honestly through generational curses. And you don't realize that you spend more time worried about trying to get some money out of a nigga instead of trying to split that time, ho. And this is why that responsibility is on your ass. Because similar to why you had the baby, it's the same reason why you moving how you moving. You want attention. You want, after the relationship don't work out and you were never married, you want attention from this man. You want some sort of power and control over the way this man move, when bitch, you really should just be trying to split this custody. You really should be trying to, hey, I don't want to be the only one responsible for having to manage my time, find babysitters, weigh out my mental health, and whether I got to be there for.
And she know that, professional grade, she know that. That's just a way to distract. She know what happened. She know what time it is. You know what I mean? She know exactly what time it is. She know that even her grandfather hid in the closet. You know what I mean? Because not all men left the house. A large portion of granddads were working with your grandma. You know what I mean? So your grandma could get the little fucking check and he ain't have to go out there. Because not every dad was a Rolling Stone, ma'am. That's just what you saw on the TV. You know what I mean? But a lot of grandpas, my grandpa, you know what I mean, worked with my grandma. You know what I mean? He hid in the closet. When they came to check to make sure they ain't have no men and TVs or any luxuries in the house, he hid and came right back so that grandma could get the check. Because outside in the real world, they were cutting the men down. They were cutting black men down. Black men couldn't get no jobs. You know what I mean? See, y'all don't talk about the whole story. Y'all just want to talk about the secondhand information that was given to y'all, which allows y'all to play the victim. You know what I mean? But over here we learn.
I want to be able to split the custody with the person that I fucking split the DNA with to make this child. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? Y'all understand? I'm genuinely trying to help y'all. Some of y'all, you in your feelings, you can't receive it. If you put your emotions aside and you listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. And when I be on one-on-ones, I try to talk to you hoes all the time. I try to tell you. I try to explain it. I try to be, subtle about it. Because I know some of y'all, you can't take it when I talk heavy to you, right? When I give you that real shit. So I try to bring it on light. I try to explain. In upper class, wealthy, white families that were married, the idea is, as the mother, when we separate, Bob doesn't just get to leave and walk off into the sunset with his company and his new girl. No.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. This is why if it ain't snowing, a lot of men ain't going. If it ain't snowing, a lot of men ain't going, my sister. Because remember, we're not saying that they don't do this behavior over there, but it's more of them in this world. So we got a better probability of not getting it done to us. If it ain't snowing, niggas ain't going, sis. You heard me. I'm gonna play that part back. Because that's what it's about, right? Because it's funny to me. And salute to One Mic. Give me 1 second, One Mic. I'll give you your proper introduction. It's funny to me how about y'all give the dads, right? The dusty dads or the baby, how about y'all give them the kid and give them the check, right? Since they so deadbeatish, give them the kid, right? Because why don't we mandate equal parenting time? That way we start locking fathers up for not spending time with their kids, rather than mandating this child support shit where we lock fathers up for not being able to afford the kid. On top of the fact, they give the mothers the kid by default, whether the bitch is broke, blind, crippled, as long as she not smoking crack, she get the baby. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Mike, what's going on, man? Salute and welcome to class, my guy. You already know.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? I'm going to just say a lot of things in here, and I'm going to be brief about the shit because I'm tired of playing with these other people out here and not understanding what the fuck is really going on. Everybody, I want y'all to listen up. This is One Mic So Focused on, Mr. Goodbread's channel. I'm finding shit out about this whole system every day in the court system, and I just want everybody to realize, okay, everyone is being robbed that's in the system. Everyone that's in the court system is being robbed. This is a worldwide announcement, and I want this shit to go viral. This is a worldwide announcement that everybody is being robbed. Everybody that's in a court case with these courts, you got to remember, these courts are foreign businesses. They are not here to help you. They are incentivized to separate you. Once they separate you, they get paid. They get paid in the little contracts that they go and use your information to sell onto the stock market. Once they sell your shit onto the stock market, which is your case number is incentivized by the federal government, by every program that you attend on, by volunteering. The voluntary program, which means that it's not by force, that means you automatically volunteered to a one-sided unilateral contract, which is incentivized to break y'all up, share y'all information, and steal from the fuck out of y'all through the United States Treasury to get those grants. Those grants are incentivized to keep the families apart and to break apart of families for the elites, so that way no one gets anywhere, everyone gets to suffer. You don't even get to see your fucking kid because you haven't corrected your status into telling these people, hey, listen, that's my property, I got a claim to it. And since the program was voluntary and it was used out of that social security number, that means you have a fiduciary obligation. Most of these companies and courts will try to say, no, we don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy, this, that, and the third. Just let them know, hey, listen, I'll contact the IRS and let's see what they'll say. That'll shake them up a lot, but you have to know what the fuck you're doing. None of us really have control because we don't use the proper channels to go ahead to correct these people and say, listen, they're in need of public assistance. This is my information. If you intend to use my information, it has to be used my way, not yours, because they think that everybody out here is dumb. A lot of these women thinking they getting money. No, y'all not getting money because the courts robbed y'all too. You need to really look at who's the enemy here. A lot of men are not your enemy. And you try to go ahead and figure, oh, I'm getting little pocket change. Okay, you may be getting 6 cents on the dollar or 300 or 1,000 or whatever you deciding to take money out of that man and you call him a deadbeat, yet you're using the system to go against that man when the courts and the actual child support system program, which is voluntary, already entered a government grant in your name and stole from the fuck out of you, your man, your ex-man, and your future generation, because they're robbing you of your future generational wealth. So how far did you really think that you got with that? And that's all I'm gonna say, Mr. Goodbread. Thank you.
Yo, One Mic, that shit was German to these dummies, yo. That shit was German language to these dummies. When they have a fixed mindset and they already have the dumb shit in them, it don't matter, bro. These bitches is sitting here fighting for their delusional life. Salute to the brothers in the chat that's trying, and y'all being very respectful with it, and I appreciate y'all, yo. I appreciate y'all. Salute to all the good breads. Guys, y'all didn't leave. Nobody left a bread loaf in the chat to get the wrench. Cause you know what I mean? I want to get y'all wrenches. Y'all gonna need y'all wrenches because it's a lot of Liliths out there, bro, and they're gonna be coming. I'm very attractive. The truth, they say the truth is not attractive. That's a lie. You know what I mean? Remember, real recognize real, but fake recognize real too. Fake recognize real and they try to stay away from it, but it's attracted to it. Fake is attractive To real. Remember that. Man, yo, House Money, man. Oh, you started this, House Money. House Money, Martin, you started this. Man, let's finish it up. Let's wrap it on up.
Oh, we make it to where Bob gets his kids 6 months out of the year, and I get half of everything or whatever is fair for me to receive. Yes, they do. I'm not, stay on topic now. I'm not talking about how long them bitches last. I'm not talking about why you got married. I'm talking about what the fuck they are. As soon as a lot of y'all women wisen up, right? Because having 3, 4, 5, 6 kids with different niggas and you were married to none, at some point you gotta wisen up and say, I should have gotten some sort of legally binding commitment before doing this so that I can have some sort of legal backing for not just financial support, but for the idea of joint custody. I'm going somewhere with this, so just keep up. Y'all problem is you have this single parent, single mama mindset that a lot of y'all got from your mom. So you got it, honestly, through generational curses. And you don't realize that you spend more time worried about trying to get some money out of a nigga instead of trying to split that time, ho. And this is why that responsibility is on your ass. Because similar to why you had the baby, it's the same reason why you moving how you moving. You want attention. You want...
Exactly. Salute. And salute to the sister, Tamara. Salute, Tamara. You know what I mean? Yeah, ladies, time will always equal money. Time equal money. The check don't equal the time. You feel me, sis? The check not a substitute for the time. Stop taking the check and take the equal parenting time and then go do something that'll get you more money than the check in your time. Cause time equal money, sis. Sis, come on now. Y'all listen to them songs, right? Cardi said this. Cardi ain't teach y'all that. Cardi teach you that time equal money, sis. I heard it in the songs. So why y'all be taking the check instead of the time, dummy?
Not only that, bro. Yo, I feel you on that shit, and they don't realize too. You keep that child away from that other parent, your ass is gonna burn in hell. Because now what you're doing is, remember in the Bible it said the crowns. The children are the crowns of old men, and the glory of the sons is to their fathers. So you keeping them away from them, that kid is gonna resent your ass after all those years and not having that quality time. You're gonna start seeing them getting in trouble with the law and a lot of that other shit aside from that in hindsight. So you think you may got the money now and you so-called may got the power, that kid is gonna destroy you in more ways than one, where they're gonna cost you more than just that money.
Exactly.
After the relationship don't work out and you were never married, you want attention from this man. You want some sort of power and control over the way this man move, when bitch, you really should just be trying to split this custody. You really should be trying to, hey, I don't want to be the only one responsible for having to manage my time, find babysitters, weigh out my mental health, and whether I got to be there for I want to be able to split the custody with the person that I fucking split the DNA with to make this child. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining?
They don't understand that because they all got stupid ass mothers that sit there. Don't let that boy go with that child. Don't let him go with that. Don't let that baby go with his dad. You know what I mean? You saw the lady that I played in my YouTube short. The one that's, because you don't got custody of your kids, so you can't apply. See, if you had custody of your kids, she was eating a biscuit and shit. She had the biscuit flying all out her mouth and shit. Nasty hoe, bro.
Oh, that one. They don't realize that. They don't realize, fam, oh my God. That chick right there is the epitome, is what's setting the generation, back, the generations back, and the generational curse to keep on striving. That is fucked up. But what a lot of people don't realize is that when your kid is born and you sign that fucking contract for that birth certificate and you never reserved your rights, you better go back and do it, because you don't really own your kids. The state does. That's why they're doing what they're doing. You signed a contract with the state. You got to create your own birth certificate. But I ain't going to say too much out there because, you know, a lot of people don't want to listen and a lot of men are fighting back. And what they don't realize is that when you got a judge that's being biased, you could get them thrown out of the fucking case because you could set up your own contract with the baby mother and say, listen, this is what I want. And judge, you got to give that to me. If not, then that's considered being biased. And I believe that goes against your code of conduct as a judge to give a ruling of being non-biased. If you're being biased towards me, please let me know now, so that way I could just report it. We could go ahead and I could just choose another judge and have you recused from this case immediately.
That's a fact.
And I yield.
Y'all understand? I'm genuinely trying to help y'all. Some of y'all, you in your feelings, you can't receive it. If you put your emotions aside and you listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. And when I be on one-on-ones, I try to talk to you hoes all the time. I try to tell you, I try to explain it. I try to be, subtle about it. Because I know some of y'all, you can't take it when I talk heavy to you, right? When I give you that real shit. So I try to bring it on light. I try to explain in upper class, wealthy, white families that were married. The idea is, as the mother, when we separate, Bob doesn't just get to leave and walk off into the sunset with his company and his new girl. No, we make it to where Bob gets his kids 6 months out of the year and I get half of everything or whatever is fair for me to receive. But in the end, as the mother, I'm just not the baby mother stuck with the children. Bob actually gets his kids but see, y'all hoes.
Exactly, but they want me to look over there, Mike. They be thirsty for me to look over there. Like, why do y'all compare yourself to the trash? Why don't you compare yourself to the good? Because if I really look over there at the good in the community, sis, you done. You shot. You shot.
Word.
You know what I mean? You shot. And this is why we do this. When y'all say, this the only community that do this. Why do we do it? Why? Why is it needed? Why is this the only community that this needed to be done? Why don't you phrase your question like that? Black men are the only ones that get on these shows and tear down women. When did the women in our community raise themselves up? When did they build something up? Because the last time I checked, we responsible for the infrastructure. They responsible for the community, and infrastructures is not falling apart right now. But our community is.
Yeah, the community is looking like some blown out, burnt out buildings that's been in a war and shit. So many holes and everything. There's no protection.
Shit, Sodom and Gomorrah out here, bro. Morally.
Hell yeah.
In this emotional space, based on how your mammy's raised you to where you want to hold the kids in your custody all day long, and part of your struggle is because of that mentality. Because see, when you look at middle class or upper class white families that get a divorce, little Johnny, little Sarah, for 6 months out the year, they go live with Bob. And Bob has to enroll them in school. If it's school time, Bob has to drop them off, pick them up. Bob and his new wife, they have to actually be responsible. And he has to continue to be a father, even outside of separating from his baby mama. And while those kids are with their father for 6 months out of the year, you know what Mom Kathy is doing? She going on trips. She turning up. She's the fuck outside. She's growing her businesses. She has time for her. She's getting over her postpartum and pouring into herself. And then when it's time to get them for 6 months out of the year.
But these sisters too dusty for that. They too dusty for that. That's big talk, love. And they too dusty for that. And they got their mother who competing with them and holding them back with all that old information that ain't never worked for nobody. You know what I mean?
Yo, they teaching them the wrong shit. Yeah, you're right. It ain't never worked for nobody, and they teaching them all the wrong shit. Girl, you don't need that. All you need to go ahead is go down there to the salon, and some of the other folks over there, they making hella money off of them, off of that tax money, where they could have took that tax money and said, you know what? I don't need this shit. I'm giving it to the father. Here you go. Yo, go get him whatever he needs. Get him whatever he needs. I'm taking care of my son too on my end. Get whatever he needs. Instead, what they'll do, they'll go ahead, buy another car, find other ways to go ahead and get into debt and not give the kid shit. Kid be walking around with second hand-me-downs and holes in the shorts, holes in the socks, while shorty over there turning up, drinking, smoking, buying hair, nails, weave, eyelashes, all that shit that don't matter, instead of investing in their future generation like they're fucking supposed to. And I yield.
Every other month or whatever the joint custody agreement is, she gets them. But Bob ass wears some. Y'all hoes want to keep the kids from the niggas so bad for power and control or attention, you don't realize you're fucking your damn self. And that, to me, sister, is crazy.
Yep. Insane.
It's crazy. Y'all want to sit around and just keep collecting funds from niggas. Keep running down to the child support office. No, I want to go to court. Let's separate custody. Let's make it where for weekends and weeks and maybe even months at a time, you take care of little Tyrone and little Keisha ass and you experience what I'm experiencing because we made them together. But no, y'all don't want to do that. You still chasing that attention that your ass didn't get when you fucking birthed them. You still chasing based on that mentality your single mama bestowed upon you based on how she did your dad. And that's why the fuck y'all always somewhere crying, being a victim about what the fuck you got going on that you chose to have. This is why the fuck a lot of y'all don't like me. This is why you hate to see me coming when I go to talking about co-parenting, because you can't fucking take it. You so worried about watching on social media how much money and what your baby daddy doing with another bitch instead of worrying about how you can split custody so you can go do what the fuck you need to do to better you. Y'all be so upset that niggas move on and they walk away from responsibility with children. But honey, you have to make a nigga earn you. You gotta make it where before I change my body and alter what the fuck I got going on in my life, before I take that chance of having to bear the responsibility of being a single mother, I want some sort of commitment, nigga. Y'all been knowing these niggas lying. Y'all say it all the time. But then when you get on my live, you want to act like I'm supposed to believe that you really believe, or that you was just in a space where everything he was saying was, you know, true and true and true at that time. You were just some sort of, girl, this is Love Dorsey page. So what y'all had wanted me to talk about with these niggas, huh?
Always want to talk about these niggas. Always want to talk about something outside of them. That's why them don't ever get better. Always want to talk about these niggas or the other communities. Never want to talk about them, huh?
People don't know. Ignorance is no excuse.
Y'all be in y'all own way.
Yep.
Y'all be in your own motherfucking way.
Blocking their own blessings.
You don't want to let these niggas get this work. And then you, because I did that live already where I asked y'all, give me some reasons outside of the normal shit that the law defines that makes it where a nigga should not be around the children. Give me some reasons why y'all keeping these kids from their daddy. Why do the nigga got all...
That's a fact, because all y'all don't have that story. All y'all do not have that deadbeat daddy story. And y'all not gonna convince me. Y'all not gonna convince me that all y'all have that deadbeat daddy story. Now, I may understand a 3%, but all y'all do not have that deadbeat daddy story. And it still don't give y'all no excuse, because y'all still ain't learned nothing, because obviously y'all think it's still a deadbeat daddy responsibility for your coochie. So let me play it again. So until you get it, until you understand. Because that's all y'all want to do is worry about the man's accountability and the man's responsibility. So we'll play it again.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Always hand you the money. Why you can't hand the kids over and let them take care? Y'all be letting these kids down. They be crying. Y'all be whooping their ass. Y'all be doing fuck shit. Y'all smoke weed with the kids around. Some of y'all sell drugs with the children being around too. Bitch, we know what's going on in the hood. Why do you got to be the one that always sets the rules for the kids? And you don't even realize you fucking yourself in the end, because you cannot grow as an adult without enough financial freedom or enough resources to be able to move around and grow yourself into success. Y'all had these kids swinging on y'all hip all day long. Anybody talk about you sitting the kids with their daddy, you don't have enough self-esteem to fucking let go, because you codependent on these jits because they're your way to attention. And that's why the fuck you in the situation you in. Nobody feels sorry for y'all. It does work. Niecy, this is what I'm saying. I want you to listen to me, honey, because it's a lot of y'all. You got this corrupted hood mentality. It works. Do you understand that it is your mental that's telling you that it does not work? It's plenty of kids that go to school here when they with their daddy, and they go to school here when they with their mama. It's plenty of children that travel up north to New York, and I spend 3 or 4 months out the year, or hell, the school year with my mom, and I spend the whole summer with my dad in a whole other state. It's kids that it does work. Yes, it does. But if you tell yourself, if your mammy told you and her grandmammy told her.
That's not true. Black men don't be scared to go to court. After we get over that first one, after we get over that child support joint, then we get so comfortable, and then the visitation is already good. And most black men, right, once we get child support, because they take the child support before the visitation could come. Once we paying for something, we want our half. You know what I mean? Once we paying for something, then we want our half. And that's the part that y'all don't want to talk about. Why is it so hard, even after you get these checks? Why is it so hard for the man to get his child? That's the part y'all bitches don't like talking about. You know what I mean?
That doesn't work. Then of course you're gonna go with the idea of the prefixed mindset that it doesn't work, so you're not open to that. Y'all hoes look for reasons to say that it's not gonna work, so that you don't have to give joint custody to these niggas, and it don't do nothing but hurt you. You can argue with all day.
Exactly, because for one, they want all of the custody because the check go up. You see how it starts with that, and then why don't you go get your kid or go to court, or it does not matter. That the court does nothing. What does the court do to tell me that I get to see my child twice a week? What the fuck does that do? How's we like? Stop playing. They like playing dumb though. They like playing dumb. You know what I mean? Now your father's a dusty, yo. I could never be that. I could never be that, young man or young woman. This guy's a dusty, bro. Reminder. You know, you can learn something. You can learn something, but y'all don't do your research. Y'all just jump and just fly out the mouth because you don't know how to manage your emotions. You know what I mean?
All day on this live, if you want, still don't change it. What I'm saying is facts. It's facts. And this is coming from a black mother.
Ooh. Say it again. Say it again. Because the guy is dusty.
Hood mentality.
The guy is dusty.
It works. Do you understand that it is your mental that's telling you that it does not work? It's plenty of kids that go to school here when they with their daddy, and they go to school here when they with their mama. It's plenty of children that travel up north to New York, and I spend 3 or 4 months out the year, or hell, the school year with my mom, and I spend the whole summer with my dad in a whole other state. It's kids that it does work. Yes, it does. But if you tell yourself, if your mammy told you and her grandmammy told her that doesn't work, then of course you're gonna go with the idea of the prefixed mindset that it doesn't work, so you're not open to that. Y'all hoes look for reasons to say that it's not gonna work, so that you don't have to give joint custody to these niggas, and it don't do nothing but hurt you. You can argue with all day on this live if you want. Still don't change it. What I'm saying is facts. It's facts, and this is coming from a black mother.
Hey, yo, hold up. I seen somebody say in the comments, if you're too broke to pay. Let me just say this. A lot of men that are paying, they're paying out of their hard-earned work, time, money, anything that they got to do to hustle up to stay the fuck out of jail is where they really want everybody so they could get access to y'all. Who do y'all think who's next when they can't get what they want? If y'all ain't got no more money to having these incentivized programs, they're there to get you and your kids too, dummy. They there to throw your kids in the system. They already got the striped suits ready for them, ready to size them up since the fathers ain't no longer in the house. And then after they done, who do you think they're going to come after next? They're going to be like, hey, you know what? Your man's in jail. your kids next, and we coming after your ass next. You ain't got no protection. What the fuck what do you think's gonna happen to you when the cops wanna come after you next? Oh, you ain't got no man, you ain't got no protection, your kids is gone, we got your kids in jail. Yeah, whatever, you saying he's too broke to pay, but we managed to destroy your life and your family, and guess what? Your ass is next. What you gonna do then, dummy? You ain't got no protection. You can't call them to help you.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? What's crazy about that? Only a broke bitch would say that comment though, because they say if you ain't got it, just say that. But it's funny how these dads, these deadbeats and these dusties, they manage to pay their money to these households, these struggling bitches in a one household. Remember, the bitch only got one bill to worry about. She got one household to worry about. Meanwhile, the so-called dusty, he's paying her household and wherever he's at. So it seems to me that you got a guy who's called the dusty, but he's paying 2 rents. That's the broke bitch mentality. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because Lilith want everything. It is crazy.
Yup, I could see that. You know what I mean? I could definitely see that, because the mentality of these types of females, they don't realize they're totally fucked. When this whole shit is over with, they're done. They could deflect and try to triangulate and rationalize the whole situation, but let's just face it, sis. The real problem is you. It's on you now. It ain't on that man. He's doing what he's supposed to do. You notice how he could get around the system better than she can.
Right.
That's crazy.
Struggle. But again, this is the mentality our women's have, and this again is why men in our community don't thrive until they're 40-something, because they're being hampered by a mentality. They're fighting with a struggling, broke mentality that don't understand they're getting pluses added to their household. Whole time he got minuses coming from his household, and that's okay, because again, don't nobody want credit for responsibilities. But then when you got a bitch that's got her mouth open and is hella opinionated, and you can't see your kid, and you got to do all this okey doke shit, or when you do get your little visitation rights, but your kid come to you all fucked up with all this type of attitude because you ain't there but a couple of hours a week with your child, and the mother still got the influence, because that's what it's about. You could know your kid all you want. If you don't have the masculine male influence over your child, whether you next to her every night or not, then you ain't shit. You just as good as a stepdaddy. And
Facts.
Modern feminism have crept into our community and the households and have made it that way, that the women are the men and the men are the women. And they really let that shit go to their head, fellas.
Fucking shame.
Y'all try. I done been on, you gotta understand, just this year, since January, I've probably been on 1,000 phone calls with baby mamas trying to give me these reasons, like that lady right there, why they can't split the custody with the dude. It be your mindset. When you release, listen to me, genuinely listen to me, breathe, ho. When you release that need for control over everything with the children, when you release that idea that you got to have a certain power over the decisions being made with the kid, when you release that, you will see how you'll be able to work together and make a lot of shit happen that you telling yourself right now can't happen. And I know it feels uncomfortable to hear somebody say this. I know it hurts some of y'all heart to believe that it wasn't just all your baby daddy as the reason why your life looked the way it looked. I know it hurts, and I understand. I've been there. But y'all got to get out of that victim space. You got to start being real. It's people doing it. The same stuff you hoes keep saying can't be done. It's people doing all this, but what if? Them comments is tired. They tired. Some of y'all, I don't want to let the baby go with him because he was denying that it was his baby. Girl, you know why that man was denying it was his baby, because y'all ain't have trust before the baby got here. We're not surprised. Honey, I'm not moved. That's not a sob story. Nobody feels sorry for you that Paul went around telling the Facebook and everybody that wasn't his son. Girl, y'all was in a space where you knew that man was either retarded or you was fucking or stuff was going on where it matched what the fuck he was going around saying. Some of y'all know you just was fucking a tender dick nigga. So when you decided to leave him alone and you was pregnant, he was gonna deny paternity anyway because the nigga's emotional. We already know he was gonna act dramatic. Please stop. Stop. Stop, ma'am. Stop. Stop making it seem like y'all got to protect y'all kids from some monster that doesn't exist. It's what's happening in these situations that they was conceived from. Breathe, ho. Breathe. Well, Lakeisha, you want to talk about domestic violence. Some of y'all, you knowing damn well, bitch, I be the one to throw the first blow in a domestic violence situation with my baby daddy. So
it's no escape. Y'all see the thumbnail. It's no escape. We gonna touch on everything because y'all like to talk, right? Y'all like the attention. Y'all want the attention. YouTube and male spaces have become the new basketball courts, right? That's where the boys is at, right? That's where the cute boys is at. You could come and you can get your little scriff on with the boys, right? So y'all want the attention. Now here it is.
So stop going to court trying to tell these people you scared he gonna be.
Yo, this is some deep shit too, and I'm gonna let y'all know too. There's a few fathers out there that I know of, right? You know, after having conversations with them too, because I be giving people, you know, some insight. A lot of people don't realize that the statistics out there are deep. When a woman is that desperate to say, oh, I'm trying to protect the child, and that child comes for his kids, and he's like, yo, I'm trying to get my quality time or whatever like that, you'll see some chicks take it as far as trying to falsely accuse that man of false accusations of rape, you know what I'm saying, child molestation, to get him separated from seeing the child, or worse, domestic violence, lie on him, and then have the cops come down there and lock his ass up, or start some shit, or try to pick a fight with him. That man defends himself, and then all of a sudden she turns around and calls the cops to make it look justified. Now the courts have a reason to take that man out of the kids' lives, all based off of a lie, and now you want to try to manipulate that. Don't you know that once the results come back in, I've had a homeboy that went back and he had his camera on him. He sued the cops, he sued the courts, and he sued that bitch for defamation of character. So all of y'all chicks that thinking that it's cool to go ahead and lie, fuck around and find out. You'll be wondering why your ass is getting criminally prosecuted for false calling the laws. Because they got rules and regulations, statutes and codes in there that say if you lie and you bring up a false accusation, you can be thrown in jail and be forced to serve a criminal penalty sentence. So I want y'all to think about that shit before y'all start trying to throw that man under the bus, listening to these other bitches out here, because they ain't gonna be there for you when the results come out and they find out that that shit wasn't true. Now her ass is in prison right now. Good.
That shit crazy, bro. But though I know some hot mouth welfare recipients that get mad because they're on welfare and welfare only give them $25, right? But they take about $300 from the man, right? And so they feel the man can't see his kid unless the man is giving her more money. So we could talk about that too. You know what I mean? Like, we know all the tricks because my mama black. You know what I mean? Is your mama black? One mic? You know what I mean? Because they love that too. They love that your mama black shit.
Oh, I've had that happen, but they know better than to use that type of mentality when it comes down to me. I'm on a whole nother fucking echelon. I don't even argue with chicks. I just walk away from them. And when they try to argue, that makes them even look more stupid because they don't realize that they've been indoctrinated to follow on that negative path, which will yield them no results. They'll still be victims to the system. They say, oh, it's the government. No, it's you. You voluntarily fucked up your future generation by not listening to that man. You have more to gain being with him than by going for these program incentives that don't yield no results. They want to rob you. The system is robbing you blind. You don't understand. You got a grant. When you start asking questions like, yo, where's the government grant? How much am I supposed to get in that government grant? Because I understand that it's tied to that social. So where's the incentives at? And they giving you pennies on the dollar. In the meanwhile, they taking hundreds of thousands of dollars from you every year. Just yucking it up, going out on boat trips, shopping sprees on shit. And that be on your money, and on that man's money, and on that kid's money too.
Yo, I keep seeing they love to point the finger. Like, sis, how dumb are you? How dumb are you, yo? For one, we are paying for your responsibility. We are held 100% accountable for your responsibility too. So what are you talking about, yo? How many times do I gotta show you and tell you, yo, that you are supposed to be responsible for your own coochie? Men is automatically held responsible for fucking you raw, but you get paid for letting us fuck you raw. Now, what didn't you understand about that? What do you not understand about that, sis? Where's your argument at? Now, I understand niggas is on this 4th grade, 3rd grade reading level, fronting like they the smartest women in the nation. That's a lie, you know what I mean? But what part of that can you not really understand, yo? We are automatically held accountable for fucking you raw by society and the state and the courts. You get paid to be irresponsible. Fuck is you talking about, sis?
Facts.
We have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open. They're gonna learn today. Lilith is out here, boy. Lilith is out. Y'all supposed to be in church, yo. It's Sunday. Why y'all here? It's Sunday right now. Y'all supposed to be listening to Sky Zaddy, you know what I mean? Your favorite preacher, because he looks good, right? Why y'all over here with the man that got the F child support hat on his head? You know what I mean? Y'all attracted to your own demise, yo. You see how that works?
What gets me is that same pastor that they're going over there listening to. When the fuck did he ever do anything for the community? Or say y'all need to stay with y'all men that y'all had babies with and stop letting them run amok in the streets and shit like that, and try to at least become a family or be a family and stop letting the courts get in your business. I never heard a preacher say that. Why? Because he's incentivized not to give a fuck about y'all and to keep passing that collection plate around, the complexion for the protection for the collection.
From some monster that doesn't exist. It's what's happening in these situations that they was conceived from. Breathe, ho. Breathe. Well, Lakeisha, you want to talk about domestic violence. Some of y'all, you knowing damn well, bitch, I be the one to throw the first blow in a domestic violence situation with my baby daddy. So stop going to court trying to tell these people you scared he gonna beat your kids. No, he might beat your ass because of your mouth and how you hit that nigga in his shit 2 times. But he not finna whoop them kids. Girl, he not finna hurt them kids like he hurt your ass. You know why he went upside your head. And I ain't talking about whether it's right or wrong. I'm talking about what the fuck y'all be knowing. You on the real bitch line. Don't play with me on here. Stop playing around. But what if he did you like, you know why he did you like that. Girl, when the man thought you was giving that little pussy away, he didn't want you to. He did a lot of fucked up shit. That don't got nothing to do with him parenting his kids. Y'all will make y'all struggles with the kids, with the nigga, be the kids' struggle. Y'all will make it seem like he gonna do to the kids what he did to y'all. Girl, the kids not putting the pussy on the nigga and playing mind games. You was. The kids wasn't the one fucking the delusional, emotional, tender dick ass nigga. You was. So the treatment you got for him, from him, was for you. Y'all got to stop. Yeah, you be knowing. I'm not the one. I'm sorry. You got to go after this live because I know it's going to hurt some of y'all and you're going to need validation on your points. So when you get off this live, just call your mama girl or call your sister or your homegirl, the same ones that's been giving.
Nah, love, they're in the chat with each other right now. You know, birds of a feather flock together. You know, they say great minds think alike. We know that's a lie. Stupid minds think alike. But they're in the chat right now, yo. My Goodbreads got them, though. They got them cornered. They fighting for their life. They fighting for their dear life. They fighting for their delusional life, love.
Giving you this bum ass advice all your life. Call them. Tell them how you think I was wrong. They'll agree with you and you'll feel better. Your feelings will be fine by the end of the night. You'll sleep fine, honey, because you will go find other victimized ass females to put you in a better space because I know this is riling you up on this live. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
I'm going to say it like this, too. A lot of these women out here saying that they seriously educated. You still going to school and you still coming out with a shitload of debt. How smart are you really?
It's when I only, listen, I don't miss.
When you don't have common sense.
Like I told the niggas on the live yesterday, I don't miss. Some of y'all females one phone call with me, it will change your motherfucking life. I don't miss. You a real bitch, Kareem. However you say your name. It's a lot of hoes, they'll make it seem, oh, he hit me. And I don't want him to ever be around the kids. He's violent. Girl, everybody know the man only violent towards you. The man is not finna hit y'all 5-year-old, but he'll bust your ass upside the head because of what the fuck y'all was going through. Is it right? Of course it's not. Should a man hit a woman? Of course he should not. But do we understand the difference between him going upside your head and going upside? Yes, we do. Honey, this is the hood. We know what the fuck going on. I'm not them white fucking social workers and shit. Y'all go feed them lying ass stories to, bitch. I don't work for DCF. Bitch, I work for me. I understand what the fuck going on. Born and raised in the motherfucking hood. Seen it all, done it all. Please stop, ma'am. Please. All these but what if comments, save them. I'm gonna eat them bitches up. Every time. And like I said, you will be all right. Call your mama when you get out this live. Call your homegirl. Tell her how you feel like I'm wrong and how the stuff I'm saying is dumb and how I'm going to pick me. She will tell you right. You will feel better. You can keep being dumb with you and your dumb baby daddy for the rest of y'all days. I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to say what's real on this motherfucker. Sierra, I appreciate the fact that as a grown woman, you can say that you got triggered. I understand. Trust me, I get it. It was to be expected when we talk about topics like this. Thank you, Miss Robinson, for being honest, because there's so many hoes that keep crying. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Since Lakeisha and whoever else want to talk about domestic violence, it's a lot of y'all, you got to be honest with yourself. Some of the situations, you didn't provoke it. You didn't provoke it. You 100% did not. You are a genuine victim of domestic violence. It's a lot of y'all females, you the one do the domestic violence in. You don't want to knock a nigga upside their head. And for that, ma'am, you just as wrong as these niggas be wrong. But there are some of y'all.
But we know that's true, love. We know that because look at the domestic violence between women and women relationships. You know, they lead the league in divorce. Lesbian marriages don't work. They lead the league in marriage divorces. Now, I think I don't want to be quote me as wrong, but it's a large number. It's more than half the pie. And on top of that, on top of leading the league, the women that go for the divorce use the same shit that she used when she's divorcing a man. So, you tell me if it's not a program, if this shit is not programmed in them.
Yep, what they don't realize too is that those two types of energies cannot occupy the same space. That's why it'll never work.
That you are a victim of domestic violence and you make it out of that situation and my heart goes out to you. You had to go to CASA or wherever, do what you got to do as a grown woman to get your kids up out of there. I understand. Out of those, there are those of y'all that after one nigga knocked your head off and put you and your kids in a dangerous situation, you then found another one. So you was with Paul. He was dead ass wrong. You didn't provoke him. He was a fucked up ass nigga. One of them emotional ass niggas want to damn near kill you. You got away from that. I understand. Then you go get with John. And John go upside your head too. And maybe you did not put your hands on him in this situation, but he did the same shit damn near that the other nigga did. And then you separate from him and then you go pick another nigga and it gets violent. Ma'am, it's you. It's you, ma'am. It's you. Domestic violence is not okay. A man should never hit a woman. But honey, it's you. You the reason why you getting bopped upside your head. You're the common denominator. It's you. And I'm telling y'all this as a parent of 3 daughters. I teach my daughters this. You keep fucking picking people that bully you as friends, or you keep walking yourself in the rooms to get your head knocked off. Bitch, it's your decision making. It ain't these niggas. We don't need to lock them all up. We need to sit you down in therapy and figure out why the fuck you're attracted to that. This the stuff y'all don't want to talk about. You got to be careful when you come on my page asking me to talk about, sir. You attract those type of dudes. I know plenty of dudes ain't never put their hands on a woman. How do you keep finding the ones that do? What are you doing in these relationships? What do you be saying out of your mouth? Don't make it right. But why do we need to get to the bottom, the root, bitch? Like the old folks say. Let's get to the root of why you keep being in domestic violence. All right.
Hey, Tremanisha in the chat, you heard her? Did you listen to her? Why dudes keep on blacking your eyes up and all that other stuff? It's because of the men that you're choosing. Or maybe what's coming out of your mouth you need to be held accountable for. So you got to be watching out for a lot of that shit, because the dudes that you be choosing and the dudes that you be running, lusting after for, you know, a lot of people nowadays in this world, in this time, they ain't going for that shit. They're going, you know, you're going to get checked. You're going to come out your mouth and they're going to pull out that backhand with a pip smack and make your ass park it like a Cadillac. The shit is real out here, and dudes ain't having that shit. You saying, oh, child care free? The programs is free. You didn't look it up. You probably don't even read their contracts or their full on-disclosure agreements. What you do, you just sign your name. Okay, cool, let me get benefits. Okay, cool, let me go ahead, let me get this. Okay, cool, let me go ahead, let me get that. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't know what these corporations is here to do to you, and they got plans for your ass, and you ain't even listening. Just like a majority of these other chicks out here that ain't doing the right thing by their man and by their own families and their future generations, you are done. And this is on the good Mr. Goodbread channel. That's all I'ma say.
That's a fact, yo. They said, why is love so angry? Aren't you not sad? Aren't you not mad? Aren't you upset? Masculinity at an all-time low in our community, right? Y'all tell us before we can say it, right? The men is weak. Men are so weak. We need masculine men. This is where it starts. This is where it starts from. Remember, boys don't raise mothers. Mothers raise boys. Remember that. So that's why she's angry, because she's passionate about fixing our community. You not? You good, right? You done dressed your little cage up and you cool. You fitting to just take your lies and your miseducation to the grave, right? You're gonna be dumb forever, right? You just okay with being dumb forever. That's and it's sad, it's pitiful, and it's people like you that is a cancer to the community. You know what I mean? Because you that crab that'll reach for the nigga that's almost out the bucket. You know what I mean? It's crazy how I could get all of that from your mentality just by the way you type, why are you so angry? This is some real crisis shit going on in our community, bro.
And they listen to the wrong motherfuckers too. They listen to the wrong motherfuckers that's out there, them so-called celebrities that are like, yeah, do this and do that. Don't you realize that they being incentivizedly paid to trick y'all dummies? Especially a majority of those artists, those music artists. Yeah, don't do this. This got the wet ass pussy, blah, 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 blah. They're teaching you how to, they're being financed to get you into your own doom. They're putting you in those positions in that high in the mindset with those spiritual curses. If you look at that music and you play it back, sometimes maybe even in reverse, they are casting spells on you when you listen to their bullshit.
Yo, QU, I'm gonna drop the link again, and QU, come on, you know what I mean? Come on the panel, because the comments is going, they flying by, you know what I mean? You know me, I'm a want to smoke ass person, so I don't want you to ever feel like I'm skipping you or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to get all the comments shown, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You know me, I'm a want to smoke ass person. You see that smoke in the background there? That's me. You know what I mean? But be respectful, and we could definitely debate and all of that, you know what I mean? We could debate, because it's really nothing else. It's nothing to talk about. I mean, women are responsible for their own coochie, and we wouldn't have so many weak men if women kept the men that they let in their coochie raw in their life and allowed the men to raise the kid. You know what I mean? What are we gonna talk about? You know what I mean? You're right. Everything is about choice. I like this one right here, because everything is about choices and decisions. You know what I mean? Because remember, it's not about just the choice. It's about decisions, because you get those choices and then you got to make decisions on those choices. So it's about choices and decisions. Because yeah, you can have a choice to have a man that he don't make a lot of money, but he wear condoms, right? And then you can have another man who makes a whole lot of money and he's flashy and you know what I mean? He's popping, but he don't wear condoms, right? So there goes the choice, right? Now then you have the decision. You see, you have the decision, because the decision is placed on you. So it's about self-accountability, all right? It's about self-accountability. And that it look like we need another reminder. It look like we need another reminder. Yep, we need another reminder.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open. Hold your brain open, as wide as you open your legs, and you pop it low, pop it low. Hold your ears and your brain open like that.
And for some of y'all that's triggered, like I said earlier, you'll be all right. Just call whoever you call whenever them niggas be going upside your head and they make you believe it's the niggas. Call them. They will tell you I'm wrong. It will make you feel better. Your emotions will be settled. Block me and then you'll be all right. And you can keep getting your head knocked off and run into social media telling us another nigga did you wrong or your baby daddy left you for the nigga to beat you up or whatever your story is. Go for it. Or you can grow up and be a real bitch and start making people treat you your worth. You can start being where I got boundaries and niggas have to earn me and you won't put your motherfucking hands on me because I ain't gonna put my motherfucking hands on you. You will go and educate yourself on conflict resolution so you not somewhere hoping that somebody don't hit you. You know they ain't. I walk in the rooms, bitch ain't gonna touch me. Male or female. I go into relationships completely open and vulnerable because you gonna earn your way to this space. And just like y'all, I can still get lied to. I can still get cheated on. I ain't gonna be nowhere crying.
But it takes strength to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? They don't understand that. They confused or not. They think vulnerability is weakness. They've been programmed to believe vulnerability is weakness. And when you're not vulnerable, you end up in a space where you feel like, don't nobody know me. They just don't understand me. You know how many women run around here talking about, oh, they just don't understand me. No, it's not that the people don't understand you. It's that you go around here unvulnerable. So nobody learned you. You don't allow people to learn who you are. So it's not that they don't understand you. Who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Who the fuck are you? And that's the problem right there. Niggas is taught wrong and they can't accept it and they can't admit it. They want to keep that cage dressed up.
Bitch, I bet I won't be nowhere talking about I gave up on relationships and all these niggas ain't shit and my baby daddy this and I can't understand why they did this and I won't be nowhere doing none of that back and forth slave shit. I'll be somewhere on the beach telling these chicks with a new nigga. And a bitch gonna get that kid.
Hold on, we got a guest in the back. Hold on, let me screen the guest. Because I know we be having some more weird ass shit going on in this YouTube space. You know what I mean? I don't play with people like that. So let me cover this up with this right here. Let me add you. What's up, my guy? How you been? You on there? You a big Mimi. You on there, bro? Speak. You on here now? You on here? Speak, bro.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. This how you stop the trolling, guys. This is some YouTube game for any of my podcasters. You throw you a little layout on there, then you pull them up in the back, and you can pull them up in the show. Cause if they mean well, they're gonna add to the show. If not, then they're gonna try to put some porno shit on there and fuck your stream up. You know what I mean? That's how they play. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's not what you was trying to do, but you gotta get your mic and stuff fixed, bro. And then I'll add you back. But got him. You know what I mean? got him. You know what I mean?
Got him.
You can learn a lot from a dummy. Go ahead, love, wrap him up.
I won't be nowhere with the kids swinging on my hip 24/7 where I can't accomplish nothing. And you think you finna run the streets and do what you want to do? and build and grow your life, and you think I'm finna sit up here every day and cry because of this response? Hell to the fuck no. We gonna do joint. I don't want your money, sir. I want to be able to go make my own money. I want you to get your kids a good majority of the year so I can do me like you be doing you. And on your time, I'm not gonna page watch you. I'm not gonna worry about what you're doing. I want to see you go up, because bitch, when I go up, I want you to want to see me go up, because I'm going up. Damn right. Y'all got to start talking more about joint custody rather than child support. You got to stop always wanting a nigga to hand you $1 and go make goals to get your own money and set up some things for that man to actually get those children. One thing about kids, they have a way of reminding you of what you don't fucking got, what you have not fucking accomplished. They beg and whine and cry all day long. They want things. They watch TV and TikTok and commercials and shit. And they want things. They want to go places. They want you to spend money. They want time. They want energy. They want effort. They want you to look at them. You ever seen them little kids? Motherfucking, I got an 8-year-old. That motherfucker come. Watch me, mom, but you want to watch you for, want you to watch her for 10 minutes, do flips and shit. Nothing. Stand there and move their hands around. Watch this. Look at me, mommy. Look, ain't looking at nothing. You think I'm finna sit here and deprive you of getting this work like me? Nigga, you's crazy. You can get them. Get them, sir. You don't have to give me a dime. I don't want no child. Just look at her. How she made me watch her for 20 minutes straight, do flips in the grass, got up Sunday Sparrow, started crying. I got to pick them bitches off all for no reason. Sir, come and get them. I don't care nothing about no child support, no court, no none of that shit. Let's split the... I don't got to be in control of a fuck thing. Can she go with you? Sir, please, you, your new girlfriend, your mom and them, all y'all, because she ain't gonna do nothing but tell you all day long to give her some juice. She want McDonald's. She want to go to Claire's and spend fucking $50 on a stuffed animal. She want fucking 2 weeks later the same stuffed animal because she got the other one dirty for another $50.
Yo, Big Mike, what's going on, Big Mike?
What's up, bro? You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Nah, I ain't never been on YouTube like that and everything, on YouTube Live and everything, no, but I'm just scrolling through some shit and everything, and just like, it bothers me that there's so much division and everything within the communities, you know what I'm saying, that we all represent, but, you know what I'm saying, though, it's just like, all these other people that are coming in here that aren't even from this country, they're getting all these benefits that we ain't getting. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it bothers me to a certain degree, because I had somebody come up to me in Walmart the other day and everything saying, hey, you need to do this for me. Like, basically go ahead and point to the groceries. I'm about to go ahead and buy their shit for them. Like, motherfucker, you got a different fucking thing coming to you and everything, though. Like, this shit ain't about this and everything, though. And that's why I hate about, like, the Democratic Party and everything. That's just like, look at all the inner city communities and everything, fucking Chicago, New York and everything. It's just all the, you know what I'm saying? Just like the, like, low income fucking families and everything. They don't give a fuck about you. And the problem is it's just like, it pisses me off that everybody's still willing to fight with each other and not come together and understand, like, it's us against them. You know, it's us people and everything together against these big corporations like Google, Amazon, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, all this other shit, though, you know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with me getting on anybody like this and everything, though. It has everything to do with us coming together as people, as Americans, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the bullshit arguments and everything, though. Like, look at Joe Biden and everything. He came with the 1984 crime bill, just with Kamala Harris. But you have her sitting up there like a, you know what I'm saying? She threw a historical black college and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, event and everything. And she's like twerking the sexy red and everything, though. It's just like, it's a cultural thing, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? And everybody talks about, like, Donald Trump, like he's the most racist fucking president ever made. You know what I'm saying? It came about. But he gave more money to historic black colleges than any other president ever has. You know what I'm saying? Than anybody else has. But he's called a racist and everything, though. It's just like, it's the mass media. It's all brainwashing, though. And I'm just tired of people getting brainwashed and everything. It's not about fucking fighting everybody and everything. It's about fucking coming together and being one.
Big Mike, stick around, Big Mike. Hold on. Let me finish up this hit. Let me finish up this live stream. You make sure you subscribe, because I'm definitely going to get into that mind control. I'm going to get into all of that. You know what I mean? But let me finish up right here. Let's stick to
I'll tell you, bro. Right, and I'm sorry for interrupting you guys and like making like I'm like being hateful towards you guys and everything. It ain't nothing like that at all, though, bro. It's just I don't want people to get more divided, though. Everybody needs to unite more than be fucking divided. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, that's what man, listen. That's what I tell y'all, right? I'm gonna sweep my front door, you sweep your front door, and we meet at the middle.
And that's what it is.
And
you know what? In the end and everything, we all want the same thing, bro. We all want to be left alone. We all want to be safe. We all want to live our lives. That's what it is. And nowadays, shit ain't happening like that no more. So we need to go ahead and rise up and understand what it is for what it is. And we need to come together as a country, and we need to go ahead and realize, like, hey, it's our best interest over these people that don't even live here. You know what I'm saying? You got homeless people on the streets and everything like that. We ain't even taking care of them. But we're going to go ahead and put immigrants and everything in hotels and all this other shit that our tax-paying dollars are going towards.
You're right. Give me a second. We're gonna get to the politics. But right now we got to focus on the issues. We got to focus on the enemy in our household.
No, I get that and everything, though, bro.
All right.
But hey, that's Joe Biden though, right there.
You can go with your mama, your sisters, your aunt. Y'all can take her wherever you do her hair. I don't give a fuck. She be crying when I be combing. Take her. Your sister gonna comb my hair. That's fine with me. So you don't gotta ask me. That's your child. Do what you want to do, sir. Take her. I know what she's doing. She at your mama house, flipping in the living room, about to break her glass table. Y'all know them older fucking grandmas be having them glass tables. She gonna kick your mama glass table, break it. Don't call me when she does. Is she on your time? Sir, please. Please. Y'all hoes is crazy. You're absolutely insane to be sitting up all day long faking like you gotta protect your kids against some shit. Y'all got baby daddies that actually be trying and want to get their kid. You can't even release power and control when the nigga do get the kid. You watch his social media all day long to see if he left the kid with the mama or not. Bitch, I know what my kids do. They gonna aggravate the fuck. They gonna want shit. They been exposed to stuff.
Hey, can I speak on some of that?
They see me count up a lot of money. They ain't gonna do that but run you and your mama crazy.
Guys, speak on that.
You know about like child protective services and everything? How many missing children go, you know what I'm saying, missing a year?
Guys, speak, bro.
You want to talk about like child trafficking and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like America's the biggest child trafficking fucking place in the whole entire world.
This child support shit is child
CPS
trafficking.
and everything are directly involved in all that shit and everything. That's why they want to go ahead and get fucking families separated and everything. This is what it is. That's a big money grab and everything, though.
Exactly.
And like I said, everybody's trying to fight with everybody and everything, though. It's just like you got to come together and everything, though. And I understand because I'm a single fucking father and everything. I went ahead and I had to fight for custody for my child and everything. I get it. It sucks. It's not right.
Stick around. I want to hear about that fight. Stick around. Let's finish this up, and I want to hear about that fight.
All right,
leave him with him. I don't give a damn. Long as nobody don't physically, mentally, or emotionally abuse, I'm good. Don't call me, sir. Take her to the hospital. I don't have to take her plenty of days, and you didn't come with me. What are you calling me for if she's not dying? Oh, that's a call. Oh yeah, she ate a quarter. Take her down there to the hospital. Go on. It'll come out of shit. I don't know what y'all want. My motherfucking 11-year-old was in here with me earlier. She eating a cookie. The crumbs just dropping. She acting like she don't see. I just got my shit. Why? Ma'am, you gonna go. You need to go and spend some time with your dad. Ride around in his car and drop crumbs. Please. Please. Please.
Hey,
I know for anybody with a kid under 10, them motherfuckers, watch this. They ain't doing nothing. 20 minutes wasted on watch this. Flipping, then they hurt themselves. Look at you, start crying. What the fuck is wrong with y'all hoes that y'all like want control over this all day long? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get y'all motives. I don't get it. Even when you got older kids. I got a daughter in high school. That motherfucker order $180 worth of shit off of Shein. It seemed like every 20 minutes. What the fuck is a Shein? She ready for a car now. She don't learn to buy credit. They want all this. When I pull up at my house, they gonna want stuff. You think I would fucking try to like, no, let me keep these bills and this responsibility all to myself. No, you can't let the kids. No, the kids can't go over there. Bitch, do y'all got grandmas that want extra grandkids? Because my kids need all the resources they can fucking get. You don't want to let your kid go with your baby daddy mama. I'll let mine go. Give me her phone number. Long as she ain't trying to rape, rob, pillage, or do nothing crazy to them, they can go over there. They'll be all right. I've raised them very well. Mindset very good. They know how to talk for themselves and all that. You want to extend your resources to me? You got to allow these niggas to get this. Well, I remember the first time my baby daddy came to get my daughter. Her hair wasn't combed. Man, why her head look like that? I'm saying you gon'... Sir, you can type in African braid shops on Google. Go get a hair done. I don't give a fuck what you tell people. Y'all be worried, oh, he gonna tell people that you don't be having a hair done. I don't. I be moving around getting money just like this nigga do. Take her to the shop, get out, let your sister... I don't give a fuck. Mama, listen, before I was a mother, I was a motherfucking person. And while being a mother, I'm still gonna be my own motherfucking person. And my kids ain't lacking for nothing. Y'all got to wake up. Y'all play with y'all selves too much. You want to get on the internet and cry. Be upset because I won't buy into y'all bum-ass victim stories about what your baby daddy did to you. Sister, you better wake up. We in 2020 motherfucking 2. Some of y'all, you got so many motherfucking kids. Sis, start a YouTube channel. People will watch. You will get a passive stream of income, residual. Coming in, upload them videos. You better make that shit pay off. All that fucking and birthing, bitch, make it pay off. My daughter right now at the house waiting for a cake pop. I ain't even going to Starbucks. Told her I wasn't going to Starbucks. I already went to Starbucks. I already got my water. I already got my tea. She don't give a fuck. She want the cake pop. She want a cake pop. Just to get her to get away from my car window, I told her I was bringing back a cake pop. I'm not bringing back a cake pop. I lied. Shoot me. Take her away. I don't fucking know. You know how y'all is. Oh, you can't make the kids cry. Don't lie to them, love. I keep my kids to my baby daddy because he be lying to them. Bitch, I just lied to my daughter. I'm not coming back with a cake pop. I'm going right here to this pump, put my motherfucking gas, go over to Publix, give me some goddamn fish, and I'm coming back to the house. And I might make up a story about how the Starbucks line was too long. I'm gonna lie. I was never getting a cake pop, but she wouldn't leave my window so I can go to the stove. It is what the fuck it is. Judge me, I don't give a fuck, but guess what? She's well taken care of. She'll cry about the cake pop and she'll be all right. In a few minutes, she'll be saying, look at me, flipping through the living room. Fall and hit her leg, cry, whatever, and I'm going to go in the room and lay down. Anybody that's going to be in my Zoom, get ready to tap in. We're doing budgeting, multiple streams of income, and then also, what else I'm adding? Investing. And then book club, we meet at 9. So Zoom at 7 is about to start right now. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I see all y'all from my book club. I hope y'all watched the movie. Ladies, I hope you took something from my live. If I upset y'all, again, just go talk to one of y'all family members that agree with whatever y'all saying. Post it on your page. Your followers will agree. And then y'all can, you'll be all right. That gets you back in the space where you feel like you already knew best.
Man, yo, hell of a live stream so far. Guys, we're gonna have a bonus round, but before we bonus round it, yo, more of the stories, ladies, yo. You responsible of your own coochie, man. Be more responsible, yo. Be more responsible. And if you're not gonna be more responsible, stop being so territorial. Them kids is not yours. They're not just yours, yo. I mean, the same way y'all use it take 2 to make a baby, remember that. When you're trying to clutch them babies so you can get full custody so that your check can be a little bit bigger. It's always better to choose, let the dad have a baby and I go see about myself, than just let me play this victim and keep these babies attached to my hip for attention. Because that's what you do it for. You do it for attention. Because as long as you got that baby attached to your hip, people will feel sorry for you. And we know that the victims get rewarded in today's society where fake has become the new real now. All right, y'all. So, Big Mike. Now, I want to hear this story right now because a lot of... All right, y'all, yo, listen. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. All right, Big Mike back. Big Mike back. I want to hear this story, Big Mike. I want to hear the story of how it all went down, man. How did this all go down, bro? How did you end up getting...
No, I mean, me and her, basically, we didn't get along and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's living with me. I'm working. She didn't have a job and everything. You know what I'm saying? I went ahead, basically kicked her out. And she went ahead and lived at her parents' house and everything. You know what I'm saying? So she went over there. I tried to go ahead and make ends meet. I work 7 days a week pretty much before I get days off and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I hold a steady job. She doesn't. You know, so I tried to go ahead and get with her to go ahead and try to see my son, but she wants to deny me and everything, you know what I'm saying? And long story short and everything, I mean, she's really not the most sane person and shit, you know what I'm saying? So basically she ended up getting kicked out by her parents, you know, and she thought that her parents would basically had her back and everything through all this and everything, but they could see through all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that she went ahead and tried saying with that I did with her and everything, you know what I'm saying, like I abused her and, you know, just all these bullshit stories and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a story about me in college and everything that she went ahead and like twisted up to go ahead and make it her own narrative to go ahead and just basically skew me and everything, you know what I'm saying? And she went on Facebook, said all this shit and everything, you know, and tried to go ahead and put me down. And, you know, I just kind of basically went ahead and just sat back and just kind of let it happen and everything, you know, until the simple fact that it's just affecting my son, and I'm just not going to go ahead and stand for that and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just going to go ahead and just allow that to happen and everything, having that be my child and everything, having to grow up in a, you know what I'm saying, an environment like that when I try to go ahead and be there for him, but she's trying to go ahead and keep me from him, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's not what I wanted to go ahead and do, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was adopted.
How did you end up getting the custody of your kid?
I mean, I had to go to court. And I mean, she had things against her and everything, you know what I'm saying, through like the police, like disorderly conduct and all this other shit and everything that basically goes ahead and puts it in my favor, you know what I'm saying, which is very rare that actually does happen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it very rarely happens that the guy actually gets like the upper hand as far as like custody and everything goes, you know what I'm saying? And I used to pay her child support every week religiously and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never went ahead and like neglected my son, and I tried to go ahead and be there for him more than she would allow that to happen and everything, you know what I'm saying? And just got to the point to where things got too far gone and everything, and I couldn't let my son basically go ahead and deal with this shit, you know what I'm saying, every day in his life and everything. So I try to step in and try to better him and try to go ahead and save him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yo, see, now I specifically wanted to hear your story because I needed to show my peoples that it's not just our women, you know what I mean, that have this single mother mentality. This single mother mentality is global now. Like,
it is.
Spread that apple. That apple
it's self-righteousness. It's self-righteousness where they feel like they have more authority over than what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm a parent too, though. It's a 50-50, you know what I'm saying, partnership as far as like parents go and everything, you know what I'm saying? So like when you try to go ahead and cut me off and give me 10% when you get 90, then that's a problem though. Because I'm willing to go ahead and do everything for him. I pay all his hospital bills. I pay all his medical bills. You know what I'm saying? Like when he does sports and everything, I'm the one paying for that. I'm the one paying for school. You know what I'm saying? I provide for him.
Yo, guys, we gonna go in and wrap this show up. Yo, one mic, yo. Do the honors today, man. Close the show on up. Yo, Big Mike, no doubt. Yo, it's been real, and I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on out, bro. God, my guy, on one mic, close the show, bro.
Yo, for real, or some real shit, a lot of people really need to take a step back and look at their past mistakes and try to make amends, because right now we're in a spiritual uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Goodbread is here to show y'all the fucking truth. I'm here to bleed y'all the facts as well on what's really going on. Instead of being victims of the system, you need to man up, woman up, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, because right now, you know, our kids are at stake. Our future is at stake. Our generational wealth is at stake. Our ancestors died for this shit to make sure that we go and prosper for the amount of things that they set in place. Whether it be good or bad, we still have to fix that. Our future generation is counting on us. These corporations don't give a fuck about us. Everybody, please stop feeding into the politics of what's going on, because that is only a distraction as far as the immigrants and everything. That's on them. Let's just focus on us and what we got to do as a whole. And I yield. Thank you, Mr. Goodbread, for having me on your show, and I will continue to keep bleeding out the facts to make sure that these motherfuckers out here know the truth. And for all you dumb motherfuckers out there that ain't trying to get your shit together, stay there, because right now we destroying and we rebuilding.
And that's a fact, yo, and salute to the Bread Squad, and we going out. You already know we going out. Now you're a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
That's the shit, bro. That's definitely the wave.
Died during their pregnancy.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. Now you're a single mom.
Now you're a single mom.
Yesterday I had to have a meeting with HR because somebody called my job anonymously trying to get me fired because of my page. Me and my boss just laughed because, like, what did you expect them to do? My coworker Melissa took this as an opportunity to come into the office to try to air her grievances about me. But I quickly zoned out because she was just yapping. That's when it hit me like a ton of brick. I'm connecting thousands, if not millions of bros on my page, and they're asking me for a mixtape and more content. If all the bros sent me $2 to $5 to $10, I could take 3 weeks off of work and give you the mixtape. And I would call it Bop Bops.
Now you're a single. Showing the baby off. Showing the baby off.
Damn.
To the home and the family, because I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys see you, if you do that, you would act differently if someone had told you that. I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women. So a man...
Bars.
She's
good.
You better teach.
Hey.
Sorry, continue.
A man...
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I. If the shoe fits, let them wear it. If the shoe fits, let them wear it.